Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
Wow! And today we're cracking open a semi-new bottle of Maker's Mark Cask Strength Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Now you might say, you already did that, you donkey. You're absolutely correct. But we did not do this bottle. And I really want to crack this one because we did that Star Hill, and I think this should go against it. I think if so I want to get it. Mike did crack this, full disclosure. He had tried it. He's going to give you all the tasting notes he got when he was on vacation. He remembers them from back then anyways.
Yeah.
So, but I did want to get this out, and I do want to actually try it again. So I don't remember that one that much.
Gives us another excuse to try and make it.
100%. And there's never a bad reason
We haven't
to
had a bad
get it,
one, really.
especially at this price. So let me get
Well,
right
that's
into the
the-
particulars on this
that's the
one.
other thing.
This one's actually a high Makers for that as a cask strength. It comes in at 113.2 proof because I believe they only go in at 110. So it went up instead of down. Yeah, we got it for $54.99. Again, it's not age stated. I do believe they say like 6 to 8 years in their website, but don't quote me on that one. This happens
Someone
to
help
be
us out.
batch 24-01. It's distilled, aged, in bottles at Maker's Mark Distillery out of Loretto, Kentucky. So I haven't had the actual regular Makers in a dog's age because we always go with when we get one of the finished ones and stuff
I think
like
probably
that.
the last one was probably the 101.
Oh no, I've gotten a 101 a handful of times
That's
because
what I'm
I think
saying.
I think it beats every 101 out there every time we do it.
Pretty
But
close.
as far as the cask strength, when I bought it in the beginning of the channel, probably 3-4 years
Yeah,
ago.
now we kind of chase the new label mark,
Correct.
But this one intrigued me. This was Luke's, I believe. Yes.
At this price, I'm super excited to try it.
I mean, was it their pick?
Ooh, no, they don't do picks.
They do.
No, Luke's does picks. I don't think Maker's Cask Strength just goes store to store.
I
don't know.
Makers does do picks.
Normally, when the store does a store pick, they pick the staves and the stuff that
They
they
did.
want.
They
one
did
of them
do that.
things.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Then normally
'Cause
when
that
it's
would
just
Gardner
the
did
regular cask strength, it's just whatever comes out that
You
year.
got to be lucky.
Correct. It's whatever comes out that year from Makers.
Doesn't come here often.
It does not.
Well, so you got to be lucky
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
And this was down the Cape, though. So, I mean,
Right.
they do well. Luke's does well.
That's giving me a nose. I'm getting bonked under the table. I'm not trying to look perverted here, but come on up. You haven't seen anyone in a while. You got a pretty haircut. You got to show everyone how pretty you are. I know.
This knows.
I got stuff to do.
Once again, the Makers does jump out as far as
Oh,
it knows.
sorry if you hit the microphone. I think you just did. No, I agree. I've said that all along. This is one of them.
It's actually Makers and with the Weller
Yep.
kinda-
They're right.
kinda
They come out.
dance out in the nose.
Yep. This is one of the ones I say all the time. You find it almost on every shelf. Like when you make it, other than Massachusetts, for whatever reason, they don't like any of the specialty makers. But the regular ones, we can get 101 on a regular, which is supposed to be
46
limited.
and 101.
And 46 all the time. This one's hit or miss depending on the store, but they're around. It's better than other brands that just don't come up here at all.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Back to my old rant, the 46 still is a little pricey compared. When you get this for 54, wait till you try
It's
it.
only like $10 more.
How much is what's 46?
Do you get a
100?
cherry in this one?
I'm
getting
getting
a cherry.
deliciousness. That's what I'm waiting
I
for
know
you to
you.
take
I
a
know.
sip
I'm
out of it.
sorry. I'm trying to. I
I don't know why.
apologize.
I got a bottle in front of me. So.
Yeah, you can drink all you want. I'm just trying to figure out the nose.
Thanks, brother.
This is it's honestly intriguing to me because I haven't had a Makers that isn't finished in forever. Because even they're 10 virgin oaks and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It's not bringing me my oak that I usually get out of the Makers that I've been
I
doing
could
forever.
almost go with your cherry,
It's
but I don't know
bringing
if
me
I don't know if
a
I'm getting
fruity
a chocolate covered. It's just
Maraschino. Yeah, the maraschino
just a cherry.
Yeah.
not chocolate covered.
Not so far
I
chocolate.
could go
yet.
there.
Yep.
Or what are those ultra
it's-
red ones that like a high
Maraschino cherries.
No, there's another one. There's a step
Oh.
above
Oh,
supposedly.
yeah. That's supposed to be better tasting.
Yeah,
I don't know
they're
what those
pricey.
are.
They usually
Yeah.
put them in the old fashions.
Yep. I don't know what those are, but I
Those
always
are delicious.
I always call
And you know
them.
what kills me? When people get an old fashioned and then they sip everything down and then they leave the cherry. I'm like, woohoo, I just want the cherry. That's like my favorite part of the drink. Anyway. So,
It sucked up all your alcohol, dummy. Oh, that's nice.
I always get sidetracked.
That's nice.
Those little stories.
You know,
it's very.
This is the funny part.
It's listen, for 113, it ain't even hitting here.
Nope.
I could almost be under 100 for this.
Yep. Well, the only thing that drags thank you for the kisses. The only thing that drags me into that is the amount of flavor that stays in your mouth. That's crazy. I haven't had just straight. This was kind of the reason why I wanted to crack this again. It's been a dog's age since we actually did it.
This still has a nice oak ending.
It does, but it's not like oaky. Like when you get the finished ones, we really are bringing that. The oak takes over the happiness that is Maker's Mark.
But
like this really brings the fruit. It does.
And it's a
it almost gives a more complex ride than some of the finished.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This is one of my. This could be in my top 10.
That's interesting. I like that idea, though.
I like this flavor. I don't know. This one always this really kind of it does give me a decent.
I'm getting
just
that.
Get attacked by a bug or something.
I'm getting the cherry in the front. I'm getting the caramel in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm getting an oaky finish. It's bringing me on that Jack Daniel's wild ride that I like so much. Where a lot of the makers, they're so good, they're dark, they're rich, but they're oaky because they're always finished and stuff. I almost like that it's not. It's bringing that
and I
complexity.
love this price.
No,
I
agree.
If this is a 2-year-old bourbon.
It's not usually.
I get it. I'm just being sarcastic, but to me, this is very, very good.
They're no less than 4, but I think they're like 6 to 8 years, 4 to 6 years, whatever.
Maybe if I read the bottle, I could help you out, but I didn't.
No, I didn't. It's. I don't think it's on the bottle.
I did actually read it.
I read the bottle.
When
I don't think it's on it.
And that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
This thing evaporated under there.
But he's got a memory like an elephant. He knows exactly what he read, 7 months ago. Man, this really the amount of the amount of flavor that lasts in your mouth.
I'm with you.
That honestly,
I know. I think I even text you saying, "Wait till you try this."
No,
this
you
very,
did
very good.
But
I had to stop.
I'm not kidding when I say 7 months ago.
It was about that, and I had to open something else because I would have finished this bottle. That's how much I enjoyed it. So
as much as you get the oak, though, you still get that. It's really that. Again, the cherry on top of the ice cream. It is that maraschino cherry. That vibrancy.
I think it's that other one.
Whatever. Anyway. I don't know the other brand. The only one I know is you put that guy on there. It's that sugary sweetness, but it's such a happy little flavor that you put on stuff. In fact, Ryan, I used to buy regular ice cream, and I would dump it all over it. He loved it. I used to do it all the time for him when he was little.
I still do it.
But yeah.
I don't waste that.
No,
even if I'm making cupcakes, and I'll put it in there. Or banana bread, I'll go.
Oh, no, it goes in. Yeah, that's where most of mine goes when I make Mars banana bread, because that goes in there.
I'm an easy A on this.
I can't even, there's not even a dispute. It's not even, you know what? For the 113 proof, it doesn't drink hot at all. There's no elbows whatsoever. There's super refinedness, but the flavor lasts. The only thing that stays in your mouth is flavor.
Agreed.
Yep.
I don't know. This one's jumping. This is really jumping into my happy land. It did when I opened it all by myself. It's definitely now.
And that's funny because the main reason I wanted to put this up against is I want to put it up against the Star Hill. I think this has a chance. I don't think it has the amount of. Star Hill didn't go away. That's the only whiskey I ever had that just stayed in my mouth for like 2 minutes long. It just never went away.
I don't think it's going to get crushed.
No, it is delicious. And I can't remember the last time I just had a Maker's Cask strength. Just
you don't see
without the finish.
I hear you.
And at this proof, this price, again, I've said it 1,000 times, and I apologize if you guys are getting sick of listening to it. Makers is one of them brands that every time I go back to it, I say, why don't I drink this more? Because we don't see them here in Mass as often as I'd like.
Star Hill Farm.
Yep, but that's the actual name of the farm.
I get
that's
it.
why they named that Star Hill Farm.
I know, I hear you.
Yeah, no, that's the actual farm that
You're
gives
not
all
going
the
to
grains.
get much out of this.
Oh, yeah. No, it is, again, Makers is one of them hidden guys that I say, every time I go back to it, I'm like, it just wins in blinds. It's deceiving
I gotta
at the
finish
113 proof
No,
because
it's
you think
very.
it's not as hot as like Elijah's and stuff. But the difference is they put it in, I believe, at the 110 proof. So it is 100% cask strength. It is just, it's coming right out of the barrel. And it soaks up a different set of flavors. When you go in at a different proof, you get a different set of flavors. And it's delicious. And according to Mike, and I do agree with him, I do believe I did it once in a million years ago, if you put it with Coke, it foams up.
It does.
It was this one, right?
Yeah,
I was trying to think off of memory.
But
I believe because Mike used to drink
He did.
another Mike, but he used to drink Makers, and it did foam up,
Yes.
like Myers. Myers used to foam up too.
Correct.
Okay, so I had to go off of memory on that one, but I'm just gonna do another hit of this. This is spectacular. I 100% agree with you. I don't think this would. It may not win in a battle of the top 4. I don't think it would ever be like, I'm not going to pull that back. It's just like, it's just coming in fourth because it's coming in fourth. Or third because it's coming in third.
I'm still leaning. I think this might make a top 10.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I would ever pull it back because it's weird. It's
definitely
absolutely delicious. Mm-hmm. And I can't imagine this isn't one of the better things we drank this year. I can't imagine.
There's where I'm going.
I
this
agree.
Nose is, there's almost like a little bit of it's almost like a cherry marshmallow-y.
I can see that, actually.
Like
I don't know anyone who would ever put them two together because marshmallow is disgusting. But I get that because there is a creaminess to the cherry.
Okay,
I agree.
We could use you can go with the whipped cream because if you squirt that and you have that smell,
right?
It'll be close to that.
That's what I was thinking. Like on top of a sundae, because you can eat cream. I'm not a marshmallow guy, you know that. Anyways, but I agree. It almost brings that creaminess to it.
It brings me to there in the nose. I don't know. When you drink this is very delicious.
No, I agree.
It has almost the fruity sweetness of that cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little nut to an end oak. This is to me. I like this ride.
As a fun experiment because it's every once in a while it's fun to go back like 3 or 4 years when we actually cracked something like this open, and it's not that we're good now, but we were not good back then. It's funny to see like if we actually went back and seen like what we gave this as a grade. We didn't grade back then, but what we actually said about it, like what were we getting
the original
complexity?
Makers?
No, like the cask strength when we first did it. I mean, it had to have been 3-4 years ago. 3 years ago, anyways. But
2 anyway.
Again, I
not that we
leave a comment down below.
We don't scream with 1,000 notes anyway. But
no, but the moral of the story is this is one that's on
buy it or don't buy it.
Almost,
this is go buy.
I'm gonna say, other than Massachusetts, this is probably on everybody's shelf at all times.
I know when
many people walk by them.
Yeah, I know because when you see them, like people doing store picks and they go right by it.
Yeah.
They're at Binny's or wherever.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, well, that doesn't look like any of our shelves.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like this is one of the ones, much like the wild turkey rare breeds and stuff, that people just walk by because they're like, whatever. It's everywhere. This is everywhere,
funny thing
and it's everywhere for a reason. It's delicious.
A zillion people walk by the Fighting Cock.
Yep.
And for $20, that's still a goddamn good cheap bar.
I'd be curious to see, and we're not
in this category.
We're not going to go out and buy it. I don't think it is either. But, there's people that are willing to pay $500, $600 for whiskey that I bet wouldn't beat this. That's the moral of my story on that one. And we've done it. we just did it Friday. Last Friday.
I was at $350.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't even come close.
This is one of them ones that, someone just said the other day, I like that you put it out there, but don't tell people because it's really that good. I think this is one of them. This is phenomenal for the price. You can't beat this with a stick. And you don't even care if someone puts it at $54.99. You're not dying because someone puts this with Coke. Nope. If you spent $500, you're like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Then he's not getting it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's a difference.
Well, there's 3 he could have.
All right. We babbled on long enough. I'm actually shocked how good this actually is. You actually said it, and I didn't believe him. I believe you now.
He didn't believe me, but
I don't know if this will beat the Star Hill. I know it's going to be in competition.
It'll be very good competitive.
It's not going to be lacking by any means.
It's not now.
So there you go. That is, again, if you haven't tried one in a long time like me, definitely go to the store. And if you see this for $54.99 compared to, you know, and I hate to do it to this, I'm not going to do it. Like certain brands that might put them out at 100 proof for $150, this crushes all of them. It might go with KO and all the other ones that actually think that they're doing. This is so much better. I know. So there you go. That's our review. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.